Over 1 million protesters in France march against raising retirement age.
Here's a summary of the article.
Paris. At least 1.1 million people protested on the streets of Paris and other French cities Thursday amid nationwide strikes against plans to raise the retirement age. But President Emmanuel Macron insisted he would press ahead with the proposed pension reforms. Jean-Paul Cachina, 56, a worker in human resources, joined the march in the French capital, a first ever for him. Quentin Coelho, 27, a Red Cross employee, felt he had to work Thursday despite understanding most of the strikers' demands. Coelho said he fears that the government will keep raising the retirement age, so is already saving money for his pension. French Labour Minister Olivier Dussopt acknowledged concerns prompted by the pension plans but said the government rejected other options involving raising taxes, which he said would hurt the economy and cost jobs, or reducing pensions. For those who do not fulfill that condition, like many women who interrupted their career to raise children or those who studied for a long time and started working late, the retirement age would remain unchanged at 67. Those who started to work under the age of 20 and workers with major health issues would be allowed early retirement. The official retirement age in the U.S. is now 67, and countries across Europe have been raising pension ages as populations grow older and fertility rates drop.
This post received a score of 5800, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
They wouldn't need to retire later if they died sooner. This guy governs.
Late-stage capitalism.
Brazilian former economy minister Paulo Guedes, the people are to blame, they keep wanting to live more and more.
If he was a Bolsonaro appointee, I'd wager he was being 100% serious. I don't understand, that actually is the reason you have to do this. What part wouldn't be serious? Saying your citizenry wants to live more and more reads like an Onion headline. I get it, but retirees drain from the economy, more retirees drain more from the economy. It's not a slight, but that additional money has to be paid by someone and that someone is working. Edit, yes, or by fixing the wealth inequities, but that's much harder than just making people work longer.
Most of the value is at the top, not the bottom.
They should come to Denmark, where the retirement age is determined by the year of your birth. Since I was born in 1965, my projected retirement age is 68. For people born between 1987 and 1992, it's projected to be 73.
Greater than projected, not law. There's nowhere that says the retirement age in Denmark will advance past 68.
It's a trade-off between retirement age and size of pensions and taxes. As population ages, something has to give.
Usually the bladder.
I'm in the US and I recently called it quits at 62. This isn't success, it's more of I've worked 44 years and I'm done. I want a few years where I can do whatever without being yelled at. I see people working at crazy old ages and think, what the fuck? If you're concerned about healthcare, you may live in a state with Medicaid benefits until you turn 65 and can get Medicare.
Medicare isn't perfect. I know of people who won't retire because Medicare doesn't cover their or their spouse's conditions.
No one needs or wants to hire a 65-aged construction worker who did the job for 40 years and is just broken by now. At least here in Germany, the problem is self-made, by politicians who constantly threw out more and more retirement benefits for their voting clientele without ever doing a solid forward financing of said benefits. For me, this means, for all my life, I never had any trust in my pension. Like in a failed state, I had to look out for myself, while paying for the mess the government called a pension fund on top of that. While losing money on any cent I put into this mess, unless I live till 100 or something.
Greater than no one needs or wants to hire a 65-plus aged construction worker, who did the job for 40 years and is just broken by now. Okay, but they're looking to raise the retirement age from 62 to 64.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.